Hello, AU faculty, and welcome to another episode of One Burning Question. This episode is a continuation of my series on using Perusall, an online annotation tool that allows students to take notes or respond to questions on assigned reading, audio, and video. In the last episode on this, episode 7, I covered getting started on Perusall. Today, I'm going to go over uploading an assigned reading and assigning it to students. So enjoy. Returning to the course home, let me show you how to upload an assigned reading to the library. Up top, you have these nice accessible links that tell you the different areas that you can view. I don't actually have any students in my sandbox, of course, so that area won't really be relevant, but that's where you would view analytics regarding student engagement. So I'm going to select library so that I can add an assignment. And you can add assigned reading in a number of ways. Perusall, of course, emphasizes that you can purchase books from their catalog, and students, too, will then pay for the book and access it through Perusall. You can also take a screenshot for students to annotate, or you can upload PDFs, Word files, and that sort of thing. Additionally, you can upload videos or podcasts. So if you want students to annotate something other than a piece of writing, you can do that as well, which is really interesting. So let's say that I am going to upload a PDF reading. Okay, great. So here's the yellow wallpaper. So I upload the yellow wallpaper first so that my students have access to it. Okay, and eventually it uploads. Here's the yellow wallpaper. So I have a PDF uploaded. Now I want to assign it to my students. To do so, I'll navigate from the library to this Assignments tab. Okay, and then simple enough, right? We see Add Assignment, and we click, again, Add Assignment. And then we select what we want to assign. So of course, I only have one reading here. Typically, you would have others to choose from. And then if I want to just assign, say, the first half of the story, it's quite short, so you might not actually divide this one, but let's say that I wanted to teach the first 5 pages or whatever. I could select those pages by using this Assign Page Ranges tool. Returning to Assign All Content, I will next go to Options, which I believe I can do by clicking here or hitting Next Step. Yep. And this is where I add details about my assignment. I would place instructions here. I can select a release date using this tool. Just select this calendar icon and select a date. I can choose whether to assign it to specific groups, specific students, the entire class. And I have these other options as well. So students can appear anonymous in their posts. The assignment could be optional if this is just a recommended reading, but not something I'm going to grade them on. And you can check off this box to disable the feature in Perusall that reminds students to complete the assignment. If you don't check this, then Perusall sends that student an email suggesting they complete the assignment. Okay, on to the third step. If you want to balance these specific scores, you can get very detailed with this. Let's say it's a 1 to 5 point assignment. They get 1 point for submitting, 5 points if they excel at the assignment. Okay, you can enter a threshold score so that you can grade the assignment as pass-fail. And then most interestingly down here, you select how Perusall grades your students' responses. So you can see here it breaks it down into percentages. Full credit in this case, 60% of it comes from annotating high quality responses. So this is where artificial intelligence enters the mix and assesses what your students write. You might assign 20% for just opening the assignment. That's automatic here as well. And then the final 20%, as of now that it scores you on, is reading to the end. If you click on each tab, there's more detail about that element of scoring. This gives you a sense of how students will be graded. So if you want students to just submit one high quality comment, you can reflect that. And you can deduct a percentage if students only comment on one area of the text. For instance, if a student opts to read just one paragraph and then leaves all 4 of their comments in that paragraph, Perusall can assess that and reduce their credit if that's the case. Once you finish personalizing the scoring per your preferences, you just click OK, and that's the final step for creating the assignment on Perusall. Thanks for joining Learn AU for another episode of One Burning Question. See you next time.